If your doctor would have told you that you are pre-diabetic, or he might have told you insulin resistance का problem है, so you don't have to worry a lot about it. There, by making lifestyle changes, by making few smart choices in your schedule, it can be corrected. Hi, my name is Chalukya Hazarika. I'm a certified nutritionist and certified strength and conditioning coach. Now stay with me till then. I'll be explaining you how to rectify this issue. If somebody have told you, if you have a good night's sleep, but if you have waken up lethargic, low in energy, if you are feeling thirsty all the time, frequent urination, low energy throughout the day, it can be a sign of insulin resistance. Now, what is insulin resistance? Now, when we eat food, the simplest form which our food is broken down is sugar. That's why we say blood sugar level, right? The sugar is in our blood, and then the cell uses that sugar for energy, for different purposes, for anything that body needs. Now, when there is a rise in the blood sugar, the brain triggers the pancreas to release insulin, and insulin in turn triggers the cell. Basically unlocks the cell to use it for various purposes. Now, for any reason, if the cell is not able to take the insulin from the blood, then there will be a spike in the blood sugar level. Now, the reasons can be many. If you are obese, having a higher fat percentage, living a sedentary life, not sleeping properly, not eating on time, you have been doing this you've been irregular with your routine every single day throughout the year, you might face this issue where the insulin resistance issue can arise. Now, if we are not careful, if we're not taking any corrective measures, then this can escalate to diabetes. Now, the good news is we can resistance or pre-diabetic symptoms by fixing our first thing, our sleep. We need to sleep on time, and we need to wake up on time, because the body rests and recover when we sleep properly. So it's very important that we put our mind sleeping for enough hours. 7 to 8 hours is a recommended time. Second thing is, what you're eating in your first meal is very important. Basically, if you have eaten at night, let's say 9, and then you're eating again at 9 a.m., 12 hours of the body was in rest for 12 hours in terms of digestion. I'm saying how you're breaking the fast. That's a fast basically, right? 12 hours you have been in fast while you were sleeping. So how you're breaking a fast is the food choices are very important. You shouldn't be eating something which rises your blood sugar 2 levels. Simplest, anyway, anything that we eat will be broken in the simplest form as sugar, where your usable form, let's say the cell usable form. But we shouldn't be eating simple carbs where it spikes your blood sugar level way too fast. For example, probably eating a pastry, donut, processed food, white sugar, anything which is very sweet might spike your blood sugar level. So when you say with sweet, fruit can be also sweet. So I'm not asking you to eat your first meal, break your fast with a fruit. Recommended is to break your fast with a little bit of carbs, little bit of protein-rich food, and little bit of fat. It should be moderated, and it should be home cooked mostly. So when I say carbs, probably having a roti or rice is not a bad option. Along with it, some salad or sabjis rich in fiber, micronutrients, and very important to include protein in your meals. Protein can be, if you're a non-vegetarian, then you can go for eggs. You can go for chicken, lean proteins. If you are a vegetarian, you can go for soya chunks, soya beans, tofu, paneer. So where you get enough of fat, enough of carbs, and enough of protein as well. So if you're breaking your fast with, mindfully with moderation of all this, then this can affect your issues of insulin resistance. But generally, our food, what we eat, it's generally bread we eat. We drink sugary drinks like juices, or we add sugar in our tea. Doing this on daily basis might spike your blood sugar level way too fast, and it might raise issues of insulin resistance. Now, the first meal is important. Last meal is also very important. You shouldn't be eating too late, because when we sleep, our body, everything is basically resting. Our mind is resting, our body is resting, even our digestion is also resting. If you're eating late and you're sleeping immediately after you have eaten, the digestion is not happening properly. Again, it can raise the concern of insulin resistance. If you correct your meals, if you're correcting your eating habits, eating on time, and next important thing is activity. If you are sedentary, start walking right away. At least you should be doing 8,000 steps every single day. And if it's possible, start incorporating resistance training in your schedule. If you are doing 3 to 4 days in a week, 4 hours, I would say 4 hours. If you are doing in a week, 1 hour each day, it should be more than enough. And third thing is healthy habits. Drinking water. When I say habits, drinking water, enough water, sleeping on time, waking up on time, eating enough veggies, eating your vitamin D rich if you are getting sunlight, or otherwise you can go for vitamin D3 rich supplements, omega-3. So all these 3 things, if you are correcting in food, you don't have to do anything fancy. Just focus on having all the 3 macronutrients, your protein, carbs, and fat. Fat and carbs are anyway in all the food. Just have to be mindful about your protein intake. Eating on time, your meal is taken care. Don't have to eat fancy food, just eat home cooked food. Second thing is your daily habit, water intake, sleeping, enough rest, recovery. Third thing is exercise. These 3 things, if you are doing consistently, then I'm pretty sure your health markers will improve for sure, right? So these are the 3 things we do. This is my first YouTube video. If you want to know more on anything related to health, in terms of exercise, in terms of what you need to eat, what we need to avoid, you can just write in a comment section. I'll be happy to help you make a video out of the content. You can please like and comment your thoughts. You can share it with your friends if you find this video helpful. And if you are looking for training, you can check our website link, which is mentioned in the description. And you can take a consultation and check if we can help you with your fitness journey.